Welcome to this short video about the USDA National Institute of Food and Agriculture's AFRI A1712 program, which is called Rapid Response to Weather Events Across Food and Agricultural Systems. In this video, we will highlight information about A1712's emphasis areas. We also encourage applicants to view our other videos about A1712 and to check out our webpage for more information and resources. It is our intent to fund projects that provide solutions that can be rapidly adopted and measured. We anticipate a variety of innovative approaches to extension projects and integrated extension and research projects that may include, but are not limited to, trainings and exercises, communication strategies, tools and technologies, management strategies, and logistics. We encourage applicants to check out the AFRI Foundational and Applied Science Request for Applications for more information about this program priority area. The Rapid Response to Weather program seeks project applications that focus on critical and urgent solutions and rapid response to disaster impacts on the nation's food and agricultural systems. Clearly describe short-term deliverables within 3 months of receiving the award. As a rapid response program, we want products available to end users. Clearly define the geographic scope of the project as related to the weather-related event or disaster. A1712 has 3 emphasis areas. Project applications must address one or more of the following emphasis areas: agro-ecosystem resilience, food safety, nutrition security, and agricultural commodity security, and health, well-being, and safety. The project period for A1712 is 12 months, and we advise applicants to consider project achievability and the proposed project timeline related to the emphasis area selection. Applicants must address one emphasis area, but are not required to address more than one emphasis area. The first emphasis area is agro-ecosystem resilience. Within the emphasis area, we encourage submissions that assess the efficacy of management practices. To minimize the impacts of weather-related shocks on agroecosystems, we encourage development and outreach projects that use innovative strategies, including tools, techniques, and approaches that address impacts and resilience. And to take advantage of rapid technological and computing developments, we encourage projects aimed at increasing response during and after disasters that may include, but not be limited to, sensor networks, the Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence. Applicants must keep in mind that A1712 focuses on response activities. Therefore, proposed projects must be responsive to a recent weather event or disaster and use the incident as a driving force to address a known problem. The second emphasis area is food safety, nutrition security, and agricultural commodity security. Within this emphasis area, we encourage applications that address the development and implementation of plans to ensure the health and security of livestock during and after disasters, which may include, but is not limited to, evacuation and access to shelter, clean water, uncontaminated feed, and veterinary services. We encourage applications that focus on strategies to support the maintenance, salvage, processing, transport, and storage of agricultural commodities affected by disasters. We encourage applications that describe the development of training programs to reduce potential contamination or dispersal of pathogens associated with contaminated food throughout the production system, including storage, processing, and transport. And finally, we encourage applications that highlight strategies to ensure all children, youth, and adults have access to safe, nutritious, abundant, and affordable food. The third emphasis area is health, well-being, and safety. Within this emphasis area, we encourage applications that outline the evaluation of increased risks and exposure to structural, electrical, and chemical hazards associated with disasters, and the development of mitigation strategies for agricultural production and food processing environments. We encourage applications that propose the development of best practices and training to address safe operations and re-entry protocols for agricultural workers, including any additional measures for youth and workers with disabilities. We also encourage applications that focus on strategies to address the health, well-being, and safety of children, youth, and adults affected by disasters. Finally, we'd like to emphasize an important element of A1712. This program accepts extension and integrated extension and research proposals. Therefore, every proposal submitted to this program must have an extension component. So what is an extension activity? NIFA defines an extension activity as an act or process that delivers science-based knowledge and informal educational programs to people, enabling them to make practical decisions. Extension activities may include curricula, fact sheets, and other resource development, workshops, program series, or field days, train the trainer or other capacity building activities, facilitation efforts like roundtable discussions, and a multitude of communication campaigns that may include print, social media, television, and radio. These are just a few examples. However, extension activities are endless. To put it simply, extension activities are outreach efforts that support knowledge sharing. Applications submitted to A1712 must convey the project team's plans to facilitate knowledge sharing by making extension activities a foundation of the proposed projects. For more information, contact our team or visit the A1712 webpage. We also encourage applicants to view our other videos about A1712. This concludes our video about the Rapid Response to Weather Program's emphasis areas. Thanks for watching.